Alrighty guys, this is an old Wrangler here. In fact, 2007 model. Alright, y'all see what's going on. I gotta get in the shop. But y'all see that yellow light on the center dash? Ladies and gentlemen, that is a check engine light. Now, what my job here is to find out why it's on. Now, get a load of this. I know y'all sick of this. They just left Cousin Pookie's shop. That's right, guys. I don't know. They did some kind of repairs to O2. The little history I got, O2 sensor problems. They put some brand new, y'all know the drill, brand new O2 sensors on it. Guys, this car very well could need a controller, but no sense speculating, no sense guessing. What it has to be done, or what has to be done, is it has to be diagnosed. This is a stick, all right? So, yeah, theft deterrent. The little young thugs these days don't know how to drive a freaking stick, so you don't have to worry about this thing getting stolen. But Cousin Pookie strikes again. Now, let's scan this thing first of all, and then we're gonna go from there, because I don't know which. All I heard was O2 sensor this, O2 sensor that, it's been replaced, blah 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 blah. My job again is to find out why. Damn it, Cousin Pookie. Leave these people cars alone if you don't know what you're doing. Guys, I'm not making fun of anybody. I'm just, every time I do such a video like this, all I'm doing is trying to encourage you to take your car to a respectable shop. Okay, respectable. This is an 07 model. If this was a 2025 or 24 or 20, anything in the 20s, yes, I would suggest you go to a dealer, because that's your best shot at getting it fixed right the first time. But because this is a 2007 model, I suggest you simply go to a trustworthy shop that's, you know what I'm saying, there's nothing fancy about this vehicle or this year model. It's nothing super overly technically advanced, okay? There's no advanced stage electronics on this thing. It's just, I'm guessing that's a 3.8 under there. The old ass 6-cylinder. Not the Pentastar or anything like that. So there's nothing fancy about this. And it's only got 100,000 miles. So, yeah. Put that emergency brake up, dude. It's a stick. Cousin Pookie, freaking strike again. Now, what I might, like I keep saying, what my job is. Y'all already know what my job is. Ooh, I didn't pull up. I pulled up too far. I couldn't gauge this damn, look, it's a nice one too, guys. Oh, look at the shaker. No, that's not a shaker. What's this? Damn it, Cousin Pookie forgot the, okay, the hood is already, alrighty. I don't want no, what? So there's nothing locking the hood down. Okay, I don't want no trouble. I don't want to be blamed for anything. Ooh, just what I guess. Look at all that wiring over there. Oh my goodness. 3.8. This hood is freaking heavy. All right, I got to find out. Look at that. There go O2. Oh, is that those headers? Some kind of new exhaust system. Now, they may have tampered with the flow of things. Okay, remember guys, when you put all this aftermarket stuff on here, it's got to be compatible with the sensors and stuff. I mean, you can't move a downstream O2 sensor into the cat and expect the computer to interpret it, you know, as such. Yeah. So y'all hold tight. Let's scan this thing first. All right, guys. So I have my topology pulled up, and as you can see, the PCM box is yellow, indicating there is a trouble code. Now, what I want to do is go up here to DTCs, and here's the code: P0032 0211 heater circuit high. Ooh, every time you see those guys, heater circuit high. Oh, and guess what? It's freaking active. All right, meaning the computer see it real time. Those codes are not fun. Let's go take a look at the diagram of the circuit. Okay, we're dealing with a heater circuit. Oh, this is fair, but that's why. Look, you can tell this is a 07 model. Look how simple that O2 sensor circuit is. So this should be a breeze, guys. All right, all O2 sensors are 4-wire setup. Got the heater over here. You're gonna need a ground going to the heater, as well as some sort of power supply, which comes from the PCM. And of course, these are the other two wires. But what I'm interested in this, so what I need to do is locate this. Remember, 1-1, guys. 1-1 stands for the sensor that's on bank 1. It's obviously a V engine. And the other one stands for upstream. All right. If it was 1-2, it would be bank 1 downstream. 2 indicates downstream, 1 indicate up. So we're dealing with a bank 1 upstream O2 sensor problem. All right. I need to gain access to this O2 sensor so I can look at this connector. But for now, let's find out. Let's take a look at the connector. Okay, I just simply stroll down. There you go. So the reason they're giving you a picture of this is the connector for the PCM. All right, I usually grab my breakout box and I would plug into, y'all see this C2 stands for connector 2. So I would put my glove box in, my breakout box in series with the PCM. All right, with connector 2. Now the thinking behind that is I want to load test from point A, which is this PCM, to the O2 sensor. Okay, if that circuit is complete, then yeah, you got a problem with the drivers. All right, but you gotta first verify that the circuit is complete. We're having a problem from here to here. Remember, we're dealing with a heater. The code says heater circuit high. Okay, so I need to put my breakout box C2 and load test from point A to point B. But let's find and take a look at this 1-1 O2 sensor. All right, let's get it. Ooh, righty. Where is it at? Where are you hiding this sucker at? All right, surely you guys know which one is bank 1, right? Yeah, bank 1 will usually house cylinder 1. Cylinder 1 will usually be the cylinder that's closest to the front. Closest to the crankshaft. Okay, so in that case, that would be over here. So this is bank 1. We've established that. Now, bank 1, sensor 1, upstream. So let's climb over here and see. Ooh, it's a lot of wiring going on over here, guys. All right, I had to build some stairs. Actually, it's a battery. Now we're looking for that upstream. Where the hell is they hiding it at? Somewhere down here. Look, plug wires. When the last time you seen plug wires? All right, I can see it, but I'm guessing I can get a better view of that sensor through the wheel well. But it's covered up. All right, guys, let's gain access to let me take this shield off and we're gonna go from there. Let's continue. Alrighty, guys, I got the cover out of my way. Hey, look at that. Imagine that. There's the new upstream O2 sensor, and they're right, it's new. Don't look like Mopar. However, I need to make sure the circuit is complete. Now, here go the connector. Let's see if I can unplug this connector, because what I'm interested in, this is the connector that goes directly to the O2. Yeah, it's likely okay. I'm not saying the O2 okay, but I'm saying, I see some Jimmy rigging. Whoa, wait a minute. What the hell you do, Cousin Pookie? All right, guys, let me take y'all dumpster dive and see if y'all can get a closer look. What y'all see? All right, here's the circuit right here, according to the wire diagram on the computer. What? They got something spliced. What the hell is this? Okay, this is the ground wire. So if the heater's not being ground, of course the circuit's going to be open. This one right here comes from the PCM. So I might not have to grab my breakout box, guys, because they got this spliced into this wire right here. Oh, look. It's all burnt up. What the hell is it going? Hold on, guys. Cousin Pookie, you dummy. Where they got? I see a naked black. That was black, right? There go naked black wire. I guarantee you this going to the... What the hell? What the This is going to that O2 sensor. Why they got it tied up right here? Okay, guys, something fishy going on. That wire is burnt. Looked like it was rubbing on that hot exhaust. And I don't know what did they have it hooked up here? Why would you run a ground wire straight? That's positive. This is negative. Why would you run this got to be grounded on a frame. Grounded, not on the battery. I don't know where it was going. It might have been going all the way up here. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Create a dummy ground and see if my light go away, or if that active becomes stored. If I manually ground this and my circuit becomes complete and that code go from active to stored, yeah, I just gotta repair the circuit that's going to the connector. So I dodged a bullet. I didn't have to, I will not have to hook up my breakout box. Yeah, there go the PCM over there. Okay, hold on, let me think, guys. All right, so like I say, I dodged a bullet. Here's connector 2 that I was gonna have to splice. Here's my breakout box, by the way. Yeah, that way I can go to each pin, load test real easy. Becomes real easy. So I was gonna plug this into the PCM and this into the PCM connectors. That way I won't have to back probe any of this. I got all the pins right here, but there's no need for that because I can visually see freaking, let me go back to the diagram. All right, here's my diagram. Here's where we at right here. The way this connector right here, the pin on this connector, that's that black wire going all the way up to the top, is this right here. Okay, now I don't know where G104 is. I don't really care. I can make a ground from that point, but right now I want to simulate it being ground and see if my active code goes stored. All right, so I'm gonna grab that ground wire and ground it somewhere. Let's get it. All right, guys, so I'm just rigging up some stuff right now. Like I say, the wire that Cousin Pookie wired from the O2 sensor, it was just dangling. I'm gonna direct ground that to the battery right here. Now I want to see if that code becomes stored, and if in essence the light go out, insinuating that it's fixed. All right, back at the scan tool. Let's go to okay, I'm still on active. Maybe I need to turn the key off. Let me go to topology. Hold on. DTCs still active. Let me turn the key off and turn it back on. All right, turn the key off. Turn the key back to on. Now let's go see if it went to freaking stored. And ladies and gentlemen, where are we at? Ta-da! Yes. All right, before I get too excited, here's what I want to do. I want to clear this DTC, because remember, guys, this was active, meaning real time. All right, so I got a clean slate, topology, everything except the radio. That's because the radio in this car is aftermarket. PCM. Now, when I start this car, if that code don't come back, this car is fixed with that dummy ground, of course. Let's check it. Oh shit, it's a stick. Ooh, almost forgot. Thank goodness that safety feature in place. Oh, this car would have jerked the head. So make sure the damn thing is in neutral and the emergency brake is on. Look at that, guys. I erased the code, no check engine light. Of course, the brake light blinking because the emergency brake on. Guess what? Da, 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 da. JT strikes again. Cousin Pookie sucks. Yep. Woo! Now, that's 80 to 90% of confidence right there that the car is not fixed because I haven't made a repair. I found out what the problem is. There's a difference, guys. Yeah, I haven't fixed a damn thing. I just rigged some stuff up based off my diagnostics. How's that? All right, so let's go back out here and talk. All right, guys, I left it running. There you have it. Nothing on the topology. That check engine light did not come back on. Now let's go to the car. Alrighty, Cousin Pookie, you piece of big head joker, you. Now, JT, how are you gonna make this right? All right. First, I'm gonna turn in my estimate, guys. You don't really want to be fixing things until it's sold. All right, yeah. There's a process, guys. A customer bring their car in. I got a problem. My check engine light come on. Give it to the mechanic. Mechanic is allocated 1 hour. All right. It took me right at, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes. How long I've been on this, y'all? All right. I'm up to 15 minutes on the video, and that's too damn long. if I hadn't been in the video, I probably would have found this in 5-10 minutes. But I'm always thinking about you guys. But here's the deal. I gotta go. I was within my hour range of diagnosing this car. Now that I know what's wrong with it, I gotta go sell the repair. All right, don't just fix it, because they still have the options to decline, guys. Remember, we charge $200 some to diagnose your car. All right, what I'm about to do, or what I'm about to estimate, will likely be 3 hours. This is called a wiring repair, diagnostic and wiring repair. All right, and I can already suspect somebody gonna be in the comments. 3 hours? Are you freaking, bruh? Don't bring it. I'm telling you, don't bring it. Hey man, look, I got years of experience. All right, I knew exactly where to go based off those years of experience. I knew exactly what sensor 11 is, and where to go, and what to look for, and what to do, and this, that, and the third. So yes, that's called experience. You're paying for experience. And I'm gonna go out on a limb and do this and say this, because some of you guys get more upset than the customer get. This customer, when I tell them, man, it's gonna be about probably 3 hours to trace and repair and fix your car, because I'm gonna do this the right way. I'm not gonna leave that cousin Pookie shit down there. I'm gonna take that out of the loop, because remember, that's before the O2 sensor. The O2 got his own wiring. What I'm dealing with is the engine wiring harness, and it's a 07. So I'm gonna splice a good ass splice and directly run that to a ground somewhere, you know what I'm saying, a decent ground. I'm not gonna leave it like this. But my point is, it's gonna be a 3 hour, what we call a 3 hour wiring repair job. And sometimes the advisor already got that approved before it make it in the shop. Yeah, they can sense a terrible hard electrical problem. When they told the advisor that this car got 4 brand new O2 sensors and it's still throwing an O2 code, right then the advisor should have asked a bunch of questions. All right, well, yeah, I'm about to write up wiring, trace and repair open circuit to O2 sensor. That's what I'm gonna call it. 3 hours. That's what it costs. That's what it costs. Okay. Some people, some customer, ecstatic. That's all it was. That's about $600. You know how happy that got. You know how left field this could have went. Okay. Some knucklehead dumbass could have easily sold them a PCM. That's $1,200 some, if you can even get it. Okay, so the repair order wind up in the hand of somebody with some experience. You don't need no $1,200 computer. In fact, that was the chatter. That's what I got when I went up there. Yeah, check this out. O2 on. They think it need a PCM now because they done replaced everything. No, guys, there's something in between a part and a controller called wiring. Yes, wiring. That's needed to communicate between that part and that controller. If that is out of order, then yeah, everything gonna be out of order. I'm talking too damn much. So I just want to put that out there before the comment section get busy with complaints about why something costs 3 hours, or why a mechanic would charge 3 hours. And I'm explaining it ahead of time. Although I don't mind the question. If you got any questions, just ask. I've tried my best to explain why I'm charging 3 hours, because I got some more work to do. All I've done now is, and mind you, keep in mind that 1 hour diagnostic time is going to go away if they approve the 3 hour wiring repair. So in essence, it's 2 hours. They was committed to 1 hour anyway. So it's going to be 3 hours total. And I guarantee, I'm going to put in the comment section, I'm going to write this estimate up now. I guarantee you, in about 30 minutes when they call the customer, I'm going to get an approval and ask to hurry up. Because I've already had this car for 2 days, just not getting time to get to it. So they're going to tell me, she approved it, hurry up, fix it, so she can come get her car. She wanted it, she got somewhere to go. This is a nice ass Wrangler, man. Yeah. Yeah, these folks got things to do. I don't know what's going on there. I don't care, but that's all I have, guys. I appreciate y'all tuning in.